This is the Riverhawk Sports Nest podcast, talking all things NSU athletics. I'm Sean Solo.
And I'm Captain Morgan.
Brought to you by
NSU Athletics
and DJ Sean Solo Entertainment. The Riverhawk Sports Nest is a Rogue Radio Network production.
You can like, follow, share, and enjoy the show. You can listen to Riverhawk Sports Nest on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon Music.
Are you hungry or want to hang out for a cold brew with your friends? Emery's Grill has a wide selection of amazing food and drinks for everyone.
Emery's Grill, the captain's favorite, is a proud sponsor of the Riverhawk Sports Nest and a supporter of NSU Athletics. So make your way downtown to Emery's Grill, located on 407 North Muskogee Avenue.
Go Riverhawks! All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday night here at Emery's Grill. You're listening to the Riverhawk Sports Nest podcast, but more importantly, you're listening to Peggy's Perch. Peggy, of course, is the executive director of the NSU Foundation and a presenting sponsor of your Riverhawk Sports Nest. So again, we thank you for that.
My pleasure.
And so if you haven't seen already, her first episode was last week, so this is technically episode 2 of Peggy's Perch. So it's a kind of a work in progress and see what happens and see what works, but be sure to go check it out. The episode from last week has dropped as of yesterday morning, so be sure to go like, follow, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So Peggy, how we doing?
Doing well.
So tell me what it was, watching yourself on film. We'll just get right to it.
I did not watch myself. I listened to myself.
Oh, you
Yes.
Because I'm not quite there to watch myself yet.
Baby steps then.
Baby steps, absolutely.
I still have a hard time listening to myself. If I listen to a recording of myself, and I've been doing this for 26 years, I still hate listening to myself. Even when he and I talk about the show, I don't like listening to myself. But
Yeah, it's been difficult for me, but I've gotten better with it this year. It feels like in the past 12 months, after doing the captain segments, when I do the "arr," it's like I have to listen to critique myself.
Right.
So, it works out pretty good. But yeah, it's definitely something. I mean, I would say for the first 2 full years, I couldn't hear I did not want to listen to myself.
Yeah,
But-
it was interesting.
But anyway.
So how'd you feel about it?
Actually, it was not as bad. My voice was not as bad as I thought it would be. This is a lot higher quality than cassette tapes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, the digital side of it helps
better.
clean things up a little, make it sound real pretty.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, so tell me what's your week been like? What's the NSU Foundation got slated?
Well, hang on. Before that, I want to say this. So I know that Monday morning at Lakes Country, we got to see Peggy.
Oh, yeah.
There, she was there doing. NSU has a deal with Lakes Country, so they get to interview somebody every Monday morning.
Oh, okay.
And the week before, I'm going to say who she followed up. She followed up President Hanley and Mr. Dan Mayberry. So
No pressure.
no pressure at all.
Did they let her get on the radio? Because I know that they spent like 2 hours there or something like that from what I heard.
I know that Peggy was there. They had a very good discussion, and she got to speak with Brandon and Michi and Brandon.
Yep.
So it was exciting to see her. It was like, she's like, 3 times in a week, I'm getting to see you. So, yeah, so good stuff. So I'm glad you're promoting everything you're doing. I say that to say that it's good to see you promoting everything that you are.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you can expand on that.
Avenues to do
Yeah.
it.
Expand on that if you'd like to.
Yeah, so we've got some deadlines for student scholarships coming up, and so part of the reason I was on Lakes Country was to just let students know, or if there are families of students at NSU or prospective students, there are some big deadlines. February 1st is the deadline for our President's Leadership Class applications for incoming freshmen, as well as our honors program. And then the rest of the scholarships, the application deadline is March 1st. That's for our general scholarships, and students can go to scholarships.nsuok.edu, check whether you're a continuing student or maybe your transfer or incoming freshman, and then it will have a specific application for that type of student.
Okay. And where do they go for that? I think I asked you this last week, but just from the website, or give us that website.
Scholarships sports.nsuok.edu.
Okay.
And that will actually apply for about 75% of the foundation scholarships
Wow.
that we have available.
It's still amazing you've got all that opportunity that's out there. So it's not just like, oh, I can't afford college or whatever. There's all kinds of avenues for any type of student to get a good education.
And actually it expands to you do master's scholarships as well. So when it expands just to basic, it goes further, correct?
Yeah, so there are if you're a graduate student, there's an application for that. The exception is optometry because they have such small class sizes, 27, 28. They actually just decide them internally and don't have actual applications.
Okay.
But for everyone else, this, again, will get you in the running for most of the scholarships privately funded that are available. And I'm always surprised to see students who don't sign up for the General Scholarship app. And that actually will take them out of the running of a lot of new scholarships that may come open. Because the thought being, if you didn't fill out a General Scholarship application that literally takes less than 5 minutes, less than a segment, then you don't need the money.
I really wish I had known that back in 2020 when I applied.
Yeah.
Started my journey in NSU. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But you live and learn, I guess.
That's right. Now you know.
But we'll have the website there in the on the video and in
Right
the
down below,
link.
right?
Yeah, it's going to be somewhere in here.
Yes.
That'll be post-production. Or you can say, yeah, just look at that website. The link is in the description. Well, so now we've got something fun for you, Peggy.
Yeah.
So you probably heard this last week.
I did. I heard the click, click, click.
Yeah. So Batch, one of our other sponsors, she's our presenting sponsor. Mm-hmm. Emery's is our hosting sponsor. I came up with that today.
Oh,
I
nice,
like
yes.
that.
So I like that, right?
Yeah, we've been here for 3 years with him, so it's very.
So Batch
very
is
thankful.
doing this wheel of specials. So these specials will take place during the Sports Nest podcast from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And it goes out to all of the patrons here in NSU.
Yep, they're starting to come in too.
And they're starting to come in too because
Spin
it's
that bad
6
boy.
o'clock. So now, Miss Peggy, spin that wheel. Captain, tell us where it stops.
All right, she's going around the mountain. There she comes. All right, $1 off Wells. All right,
That's the same one that you got last time.
That is that. So Coach Berg, he did that one last week, and he had his
Of
team
it's all
here.
students?
So
Yeah.
he just spun it again. So if you'd like to spin it again, we'll try to get food. You're good. There's
Yeah.
only 2 on there with alcohol in it. It's like both weeks.
I think it's weighted
It's
or
weighted.
something.
It must be weighted, yes. $2.
Is it $2 off flatbread?
Is it really?
Yes, it is. Okay, I will let him know.
All right, $2 off flatbread here
Yes,
at the Sports Nest podcast.
Yeah,
Same as last week.
very good. Yeah,
It's good pizza.
Yeah.
it is.
But now, we had all the basketball girls here already, and they'd already ordered food before we did it. So,
Peggy, thank you very much. I'm going to go let them know so
All
they can.
right.
I know people are coming in, and he can wrap up. Thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate you.
I enjoy it, and thank you.
all right, Miss Peggy, again, thank you for being here. Is anything else you want to cover or anything else you got going on this week other than just submit those applications?
Submit those applications. If you don't submit it, then you're not in the
You
running.
can't benefit from
No,
it.
That's exactly right.
All right. What is it? You can't win if you don't play?
That's right.
That's right.
Yep.
All right. Well, this has been episode 2 of Peggy's Perch. Be sure to go like and follow and listen to her. Give Peggy some love. So we will see you next time. I'm Sean Solo. Captain Morgan's telling the discount. We are out. Bye-bye. All right. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the River Rock Sports Nest podcast. No maps, no rules, and this is episode 603. We are your host. I am Sean Solo.
And I am Captain Morgan.
The Sports Nest is brought to you by your presenting sponsor, the NSU Foundation. We'd like to thank our hosting sponsor, Emery's Grill. We'll record our show live at 6 p.m. every Wednesday during the spring semester here in downtown Tahlequah. We'd like to encourage everyone to hang out, watch the show in person, and meet the players and coaches.
And the mission of this show is simple: to put NSU student-athletes on the radar. We bring the programs, coaches, players, alumni, and the entire Riverhawk athletic community together. So it's your home port for everything at Riverhawks Athletics.
And of course, you can catch the episodes on your favorite streaming platform and watch the episodes on the Rogue Radio Network YouTube channel. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at rh.sportsnest, and click the link in the bio for all the streaming platforms, and be sure to follow, like, and subscribe.
And our new addition this season is on Peggy's Perch. We highlight the work of the NSU Foundation, which has been supporting Riverhawks for more than 50 years and awarding millions of dollars in privately funded scholarships to thousands of NSU students. If you're interested in starting a scholarship, you can reach out to foundation@nsuok.edu. And if you're an NSU student looking to apply, visit scholarships.nsuok.edu and apply today. So the upcoming schedule we've got next week, we've got men's golf coach Scott Varner, who's going to bring on a couple of players as well, 2 or 3 of those. They're always fun to have on, so looking forward to that.
Well, we have to mention as well here in the show, because we're doing another thing called Spin the Wheel of Specials, which Peggy already did for us. So you get a discount if you're here for the podcast between 6 and 7. So it's right now, it's $2 off flatbreads.
Okay.
So after you're done with the show, you guys, I know you're hungry and want to eat. So we got you covered on that. So get you a pizza. And the special goes out to anybody else here in the viewing, listening area here at Emery's Grill.
So going on to our guest. So we do a basketball coaches show each week right now with Coach Havens and with Coach Ferguson. So we get to talk to them quite a bit. So tonight, since we've got on men's basketball, Coach Havens said, "Hey, I'll step out. We'll just get the players on." So
yeah, he's sitting over here. He says, "I'm good. Just get to the players. Get to the players."
Yeah, so that's pretty neat. So we've got on with us tonight. We've got wearing number 1 on the court, Nehemiah Weber, which we call Nemo. He's a junior guard from Keller, Texas. Played at Seminole State. Conference play. In conference play, leads the team in total minutes played and assists, second in steals. And then next to him, to my direct right here, we've got number 11, Xavier Glenn, which we'll call X. As a senior guard from Bixby, who took a long trip to get here, West Florida, Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, Connors. You lead the team in scoring and field goals made. So congratulations for being here. Thank you for being here, both of you. First time here on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
absolutely. Well, let's just start out a question to both of you guys. And as Captain mentioned, the journey for you two guys is definitely unconventional. I would say that, and that's a lot of the college landscape. But like you said, Nemo, you came from Keller, Texas, went to Seminole State, Bixby, under West Florida, then Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, Connors State, and now NSU. So I have to ask, we both have to ask, what has that journey been like for both of you with all those changes and challenges, and have the ability to continue to perform at a high level on and off the court?
I'll definitely just say, like you said, a lot of different changes and stuff like that. I definitely say, like, out of high school to even out of Seminole to come in here, like, I never knew, like, what was really next. So I just feel like I definitely got blessed, like, even at Seminole with a good coaching situation, and I came here with some good coaches to where, like, I was able to feel comfortable to, like, play my game and just get better.
Definitely can agree with that. Just going from just Connors, the Corpus, the West Florida, it's just a big change all around, changes even just coaches, just environment, just really just relationships, just having a relationship with people is just, that's what really kept me cute, like kept me going.
Is it the same like having to learn, like obviously new dynamic with players, but coaching styles and offenses as well?
Yeah, I'll definitely say, like, obviously you got different teammates every year, so I feel like the dynamic between coaches and teammates definitely changes. My first year at Seminole, I had a different coach my freshman and sophomore year, and obviously I have Coach Havens stuff now. So, like, learning different systems and stuff like that is definitely a part of it. But, like, honestly, just playing the right way and stuff, like, you'll fit in pretty well.
Right.
Yeah, like, with different systems, like, going from JUCO to Division I only had two coaches at Connors. I had 8 coaches at Division I, so it was a big change. So you got coach this, he coaches that. So yeah, it's a really big change for coaching wise.
That's crazy. You got so many coaches.
Yeah.
This is how you dribble the ball. This is how you pass the ball. There's nothing but passes.
Yeah.
Well, coming in here to play at NSU, talk about your journey, how you really got here. Can you do that? Did you reach out to Coach? Did Coach reach out to you, or what?
With me, it
was
all
it
started
Reader?
senior year. I was originally committed to William Woods, and I decommitted. Really, the first person hit on my phone was Coach Havens.
Yeah.
After that,
Out of Bixby?
yeah, had a
Really?
senior year, yeah.
So he's been working on him for a while.
Yeah, it was either I really came here or I went to JUCO, and I chose to go JUCO. So yeah.
It's actually funny for me too. My senior year actually came to the Link camp here, and Coach Hunter was actually recruiting me as well. And then he wound up going to Seminole, saying he was recruiting me here. So when he got the head Seminole coaching job, then he offered me a Seminole, and I wound up going there. And then I got here. So yeah.
Go
ahead.
Sorry. I always got to ask because obviously I'm kind of a homer here for Tahlequah, but what do y'all think about being here now? Now that you're here, you know the town and then the team that y'all are on, because there's only Ethan Blackman was a starter last year, but Taven came back. He was a good 6-man. He was almost a starter right there. He could have been.
Yep.
So you got like 2 people back, basically in the starters coming back. So talk about what you here at Tahlequah and then the team, how you're kind of gelling together as well.
Really, the community is like, this is kind of like home for me. Like Bixby is just like small town, kind of not small town, but like everyone knows everybody. But like this is just a good community that builds relationships. So really, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say that.
I'm like 4.5 from home, being from like Fort Worth area. So just being here, I definitely say like my teammates, like we have like really good like chemistry between teammates and stuff like that. And I definitely say like over the break, we actually went to like a lot of different people's houses and ate and stuff like that. And that kind of just showed like how good the community here is and like they actually care about the team. So
Yeah.
it makes you feel at home.
Yeah, I actually had people reaching out to me saying, hey, I can feed them on this day, but you already been taken care of. So,
Yeah.
that was, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's crazy after, during that winter break, there's virtually nobody here.
Yeah.
Other students, it's like, you guys are still here. You're still playing conference games and
Yeah, we went to
whatnot.
places in Tahlequah I didn't even know existed. So
Yeah. Well,
we're going here. Yeah.
so I'm going to give a free plug to Chet's because
Yeah.
I ate there at lunch today, and they broke out a jersey that y'all had all signed.
Yeah.
So women's and men's basketball team had signed because I guess they fed you during the break. They were one of the ones.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They're thankful for those guys over there.
Yeah, I tore that stuff down today. Anyway.
Does that mean we need to get a jersey
A
for
chest.
our show? I know.
We usually kind of donate them to the grill here.
Oh,
so
okay. Well, you're right.
they get absorbed here.
And I've got a black jersey, so I can't have you all sign that one. So go ahead.
So let's talk a little bit more about let's talk about the other players on your team. Coming here, I know that one of the biggest things that I noticed difference from this year to last year, and I can say this even with Coach Havens here, is the hustle that is on the court. I've not seen that quickness like I've seen in the past. So it's very impressive to see, and we've got to have that, especially in the conference that we're in, because y'all are discovering. I don't know if y'all played in these kind of conferences that are this tough, but talk about the mentality, the hustle, and then a conference that we're playing in right now.
Yeah.
Like really, the conference is really good. Like you said, every day is going to be a dogfight in our conference. Like we went 4 games overtime. Or was it 3 or 4 games?
Yeah, three games overtime.
Games,
Three
yeah.
games in a row overtime.
Coach now has a cardiologist on the sideline with him now.
No, but Coach really prepared us for this. Really, just before this season, all this running, conditioning, just to get our minds right and just really just keep pushing each other to get better every day.
No, yeah, definitely. I definitely say one thing about our team, I think we're definitely resilient. Like obviously we might drop some, we'll fall down, but we'll definitely come back. I definitely think Coach Havens and Coach Reader definitely push us in practice to not be complacent, and whenever we fall down, just get back up and keep playing. So I definitely think that keeps us going, helps us win games.
Yeah.
Just from the eyeball, you guys are this team is so much more athletic. And, some of the stuff, and I, talk about the record and whatnot. Obviously we're getting into the meat of conference play. This is where everybody started swinging up. You guys are on a, 2-game win streak. We've got Newman and who else we have? Emporia State this week. So, just right into it. So it's crazy. You guys are playing some good ball. Made up some of the things, those overtime losses. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So heartbreakers.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the first game that I was at for the season was right there after New Year's. I was up there DJing on my perch for you guys. And last year I started off pretty good. I had some wins. If I was there, both the men's and the girls won. I started off 0-2. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And that overtime, it's like, oh my God, this is going to keep on going.
Yeah. They've had some close ones.
A game like these overtime games, how does that tax you guys mentally and physically because it was a battle the whole game.
Especially 3 in a row. My Lord. Yeah. Especially 3 in a row.
I definitely just say, like X was saying, it's a really good conference. So, any night, we know it will come down to the wire. So, at the end of the day, it's about being resilient. We won one, we lost a couple overtime. So, it was just about, starting the game, how we finished the game, and just honestly just pushing through. And, obviously, every single possession matters. So, it's cleaning up those little mistakes, and we'll get those wins. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Nemo.
Yeah, I just feel like mentally, even if it's just a win or loss, you just need to put it behind you, just keep going. And just physically, I would say just getting in the training room every day, just if you got to do the ice bath, which I don't like the ice bath.
I don't
do the ice bath, get in the ice bath and do it. Or we have a Normatec, which is boots that compress your legs. So that's good for you, just really, yeah.
So that being said, got to give a shout out to Kirsten and her staff, right? And Bo helps out as well too. I always like to give them a shout out because they're big support.
Yeah.
They got a lot that they do, and they do great jobs. So.
Yeah, they help
We
us
can't
a
do
lot.
the things that we do without them.
Definitely.
Yeah, good. Yeah, we show them much love.
Yeah, they've been huge these past couple of years, especially Bo, because every player we talk to, it's like this is completely different. It's upped our game and made us a better athlete, that kind of thing. So,
How was so one of the things I'm excited about coming up here, we got a couple of home games. Been on the road for a while. The home games we did have, nobody was here because it was break, whatever. Now it's we're going to have the student section back. We're going to have DJ Sean Solo up in his perch.
and we've got a Snowmageddon coming as well. So.
So it's we're about to throw down. It's we're about to throw down in front of home crowd. So it's hopefully, does that really kind of make a difference for y'all? Do y'all notice that?
Knowing that everyone's going to be there, I get really excited.
Yeah.
It do feel lonely out there sometimes during the break, the games. But actually, quite a few people showed out sometimes.
Yeah.
They really did, yeah.
Too bad.
I was surprised. Over break, there was a lot of people from the community coming in. Even with the students not being there, we had some decent turnovers. But I definitely think tomorrow, I think it's gonna.
Yeah, I think with even the student section, even the football team coming too is gonna be.
Yeah, that's one thing we've noticed over this past year is football team comes out, basketball comes out, and now we've got some of the tennis team comes out because of what's the Aussie's name? What's his
Harry.
Harry, yeah. So they're out there cheering. You got the Greek life out there. It makes it a fun environment for sure.
Definitely, yeah.
I love seeing Harry out there. It's he's so young, but he's so tall. Yeah. He's so one. They're kind of.
So one thing we didn't ask about, we're doing all the on the court stuff. What are you guys studying? What's your major? What's your degree going for? And what do you plan to do?
Yeah, I study
afterwards?
criminal justice. So I want to be a criminal defense lawyer. When it's all said and done, I can
Nice.
go to school. So yeah.
I study human health performance. I want to do physical therapy. If not, I want to go into college coaching.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you learning a lot from these guys on
Learn a lot from
how to
them
coach.
right here. Yeah.
Yeah, keeping your ears open.
Hey, they're intense. I'll tell you that. Both of those coaches are very intense.
Jay's like, what are you talking about? that poor chair in the corner of the scorer's table.
The chair and the scorer's table at times.
takes
And the
a beating.
scorer's table. It's I don't know. I was he might have kicked it last week at Fort Smith on Friday. Because I was okay. Because I was if we were home, that score table was going to get kicked. And then I heard a big thump, and I was maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he did.
Let's watch the replay.
So having him as a coach, both of those so animated on the sideline. Yeah. That's got to be,
What does that do for you guys as players?
Right.
When you start seeing that or hearing that.
Yeah.
I definitely think it fires us up. Like you said, at Fort Smith, I definitely remember Coach was fired up that game, and we came out at half down 7. But I definitely that intensity and that urgency. We obviously came back and won that game, and it's just the fire from him and Coach Reeder definitely pick us up whenever sometimes we come out slower, things like that, and make us realize we got to go now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really disagree with what he said, to be honest.
That second half of UFAS, oh my gosh. What was working? We tried to get it out of Coach Jay on Monday, but what was going on the court with you guys that you guys got locked in that second half?
Just defense. It's we were really locked in defense. I feel like that was one of our best defensive league games we played all year. So,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like, biggest thing was defense. I feel like obviously like everybody was talking about offense, but being able to stop the ball is like what's going to win us games, and that's what won us that game definitely.
Points off turnovers and all that kind of stuff. That makes a huge difference.
Yeah, 100%.
It was. I like to think me as a fan, and I get to be a fan in that game because I'm usually PAing at home, but I got to be a fan in that game, and I'll let the refs have it. I said what was on my mind. So I really enjoyed myself up there.
So, X, as a senior, what's kind of your goals during this year as a player? I know you talked about going into coaching, but so how are you transferring that over to the younger guys on the team and being a leader for them?
Really just trying to show them the ropes, like, it's okay to mess up. Just be, what am I trying to say?
I definitely, one thing I would say about X, like obviously I'm a junior, so I'm definitely a little bit younger than X and stuff like that, but I will say to him saying like, it's okay to mess up, like he'll definitely in the game, like always pick me up. Like I miss a shot or something, he'll tell me you good, like shoot it again. He definitely encourages me. I definitely think he encourages a lot of the younger guys that might get in their head and stuff like that, and like picks us up whenever we want to like be hard on ourselves and stuff like that.
Really knowing I'll be there for you, not just on the court but off the court. Because I had dudes like that my freshman year, like just pick. They were negative on me, but really not negative. They're just like really encouraging me. Like I felt like it was so negative at the time, but really just encouraging me, like to be better. Like stop being scary out there. I used to take it in a negative way. Then I heard it from my coach, and I really But
Well, they always say shooters got to shoot. You just got to 1 second memory, if that, and just move on.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, one question I'm going to ask you about, if I think we have time here before we go to break, about each one of you individually about your game. Is there something that you were working on between last year and this year, and you got here to the conference and realized, well, I need to work on this? Or is there something, basically this year that you're really working on? Because, it's different competition that you are dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's obviously changed the game a little bit. So kind of talk about
something I really worked on a lot this summer was my three-point. Like last year, really didn't shoot that good, like 28% from the three.
Mm-hmm.
I knew stepping into my last year, like to go pro, like I need to have a better from the field, from the three. So that's something I really worked on.
I definitely say I just kind of worked on my whole all-around game. I definitely did a lot of shooting and like things on offense, but at the same time, I worked on my IQ a lot too. And I definitely, like you said, like in the jump from JUCO to this is definitely like different. Like I got like a lot of stuff in JUCO that like I don't get here, So like I definitely have to like kind of change my decision making and stuff like that, and like getting off the ball more and things of that nature. I say that.
Yeah, just to say this for people listening and watching, some of the things I was doing my research on you guys. Yeah, Nemo, your field goal percentage is like a 46.9. You're shooting 34.9 from 3-point, 22 steals. You're second on the team behind AJ, who's got 28.
Yeah.
And X, you're leading the team with 19.6 points per game.
Actually higher in conference.
Higher in conference?
It's over 20 in conference.
Okay.
If you look at just conference, yeah. So
all right.
Yeah, and that's tough competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
You've been a game changer. Shooting 56% from the field, 45 from 3-point, 11 steals, 6 blocks. So it's just a huge difference to see this on the court. We've been around it now for the past few years, and just to see the growth. And this team is so much fun to watch.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. The hustle is what gets me. The overtime games, and I had enough. 3 games. We're done with that. We can hustle it out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, what do you think, Captain?
I think it's time to go to break, bro.
Yeah.
Come back and do some.
Let's go to break. We'll hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll come back for some fun segments that maybe you guys do know or don't know about. But this is the Riverhawk Sports Nest podcast presented by the NSU Foundation. We'll be right back. Hey, this is Sean Solo. Are you in need of a professional DJ with over 20 years experience? Look no further than DJ Sean Solo Entertainment. I can help make your special event exciting and memorable for you and your guests. For information and booking, please contact DJ Sean Solo 72 on Facebook or Instagram. And as always, may the beats be with you. All right, we are back for segment 2 here on the Riverhawk Sports Nest, presented to you by the NSU Foundation and our host sponsor of Emery's Grill. I'm Sean Solo.
And I'm Captain Morgan.
But you knew that already.
Yes, you did.
So we've got X and Nemo, of course, and I had a couple of questions for you guys because we're at break, and they've got the basketball game up here, Charlotte and Cleveland. And so, X, you were saying that one of the guys that you were seeing on the court,
Yeah.
you played at JUCO.
Yeah.
So how is that to see some of these guys that you've either played against or in tournaments or whatever, to see them at that level now? And what does that mean for you, like the opportunity that could possibly be out there? Because there's so much opportunity now for basketball as it was, even looking back towards the early 2000s and 90s and stuff like that, is, with European ball and China and all these other places. So what's it like for you guys?
It's just crazy to see what one good year could do for somebody. Like, for example, my friend Markel Sutton, like I said, I played with in JUCO. Ended up going Division I at Omaha. Had a really good career season last year. About 18 points a game and 10 rebounds. Got to go to LSU this year. So, it's crazy what one good year could take you. So, we started off in Tulsa, JUCO. I remember texting him, hey, I just decommitted. If you go to Connors, I'll go with you. It was kind of a thing like that, to be honest. It was funny. I texted him, you go to Connors, I'll go there with you. And that's just kind of how it went.
Yeah.
It's just crazy just seeing how we really just not came from nothing, but we came from JUCO to
Right.
the highest basketball you can play in college. So it's just crazy.
Do you feel like the coaches are, the other big thing was, remember, the diaper dandies is coming out of high school, it's one and done. Do you feel like the coaches and other teams that you're seeing that they're looking more at the JUCO ranks? I know the big thing is the transfer portal, but do you think the coaches are digging the more seasoned players?
I feel like you said, the transfer portal, you could consider JUCO the transfer portal.
Right.
Say you don't have a good year Division I, you go JUCO, you have a really good year. You can go back. So, I feel like JUCO is it's really good. People doubt JUCO. When I first heard JUCO, what's JUCO? I don't want
Right.
What's JUCO? But, there's a lot of dogs in JUCO. I can feel
Well, Taven went to Richland College. And that's where I went to when I lived in Dallas for a couple years. So, so Thunder Ducks go all the way, baby. But that's where Coach Havens, that's where his brother's coaching. Is he still down there, right? Yeah.
Nice. Small world.
Small world.
Yeah, it is. I was going to kind of move it on to more basketball play again. So looking at the NBA, we talked about, see some games going on or whatever. So is there some kind of player that you try to resemble yourself after that you think? When you're making your move, you're like, when I was a kid, it was all like, oh, it's Mike. Be like Mike, Yeah. But, is there something that you're doing you try to resemble your play-by? Go ahead, X.
No, I want Nemo go first.
Nemo go first.
I'll say, I don't really say in the NBA, I really kind of model my game, behind anybody. I'll say my favorite player is LeBron, though. And I don't really think that's our game style play is nothing the same. But I definitely like how he gets downhill, though. I will say that. He gets to the rim at will, and he decision makes out of that. And I feel I kind of try to do the same thing. So I definitely say that aspect of his game, I try to model myself behind.
Yeah.
I would say myself, I model myself like Karis LeVert, but they say Michael Porter Jr. That's how I kind of
Okay, I could see that.
But bubble Karis LeVert, that's how I play
Nah, I didn't
bubble
know that.
Karis
If y'all
LeVert.
see Michael Porter Jr. play, that's exactly how
I can see that.
I'll have to tag him in the video.
I know, right?
Look, right?
We'll tag him when we post it on the Instagram. All right, we got your D2 lookalike. All right, Captain, do you have anything else?
No. I think just go on, move right on to it. Yeah.
Fellas, you ready?
Let's get to it.
All right, this next segment is brought to you by DJ Sean Solo Entertainment.
Bringing the hottest hits to make you move.
Oh, shit.
Coming to you live from Emery's Grill. Hello, you rebel scum. We are from the Moss Isley Studios here on beautiful Tatooine. This is a DJ Sean Solo mix. Thanks, Chewy. I am DJ Sean Solo, the people's DJ, for the people, by the people. Get ready for the Sean Solo mix. 3 questions about your mix. Question 1. Which iconic NBA arena would you want to play? Madison Square Garden, the TD Garden, or the United Center?
Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden.
I figured that was the one. All right, question 2. Social media. Instagram, Snapchat, or X?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram.
The girls were liking Instagram as well. That's my favorite. All right, fast food. Wendy's, Taco Bell, or Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
Yes. All right, that has been the Sean Solo Mix, presented by DJ Sean Solo Entertainment. We thank you. All right, we've got our next segment. Everybody's favorite.
Next segment is the Walk the Plank with Captain Morgan, presented by Red Rum, Tahlequah's hometown barbershop. All right, you scallywags. Welcome aboard the USS Riverhawks Sports Nest, where the seas be tough, rough, but the questions be tougher. This here is a part of the show we call Walk the Plank. Shipmates, here's how it works. I'll be asking you a question to test your knowledge. If you get it right, you stay aboard with the crew, and you earn a shot as the honorary first mate. But if you get it wrong, oh no, matey, over the side you go. That means you'll be taking a dip in the deep blue and facing sink or swim question to see if you can claw your way back aboard this fine ship. So steady yourself, Nemo and X. Are you ready to walk the plank?
I'm ready.
Sir.
So the first question is going to be a basketball question. Which team holds the record for the most consecutive NCAA men's national championship? And I'm going to give you some multiple choice here. Which team holds the record for the most consecutive NCAA men's national championship? Is it Duke, UCLA, Kentucky, or North Carolina? And we're reaching way back here. Could be Duke, UCLA, Kentucky, or North Carolina.
I'm gonna say UCLA.
I was gonna say UCLA.
Oh, correct. 7 straight titles going back from 67 to 73, even before the captain was born.
I was about to say,
Wow.
They were good back in the day.
Going way back. I don't remember the coach right offhand, but I'm sure Coach Havens
Wooten
does. Yes.
Coach Wooten.
Yes, that was
the
it.
Greatest.
Yes.
The greatest.
So-
I immediately went to my Duke Blue Devils and I'm like going, oh no, that was just 2 years back to back. I knew I almost forgot about UCLA.
So, all right, you shipmates, you now have proven your knowledge, and you can stay aboard the USS Riverhawks. Now, let's see if you can answer another question to become first mates of this fine ship with the DJ and myself. This one is about naval signals. What does a solid red flag flown alone typically indicate? Multiple choice again, gentlemen. What does a solid red flag flown alone typically indicate? Celebration, ship for sale. Sorry, that's funny to me. Danger or stop, or docking permission. What does a solid red flag flown alone typically indicate? Celebration, ship for sale, danger or stop, or docking permission.
They're thinking hard on this one.
Red flag.
It's gotta be dangerous.
I was gonna say it gotta be dangerous.
Ah! First mate yar! Congratulations and welcome aboard the ship's registry forever. And that, me shipmates, concludes our Walk the Plank Challenge presented by Red Rum, Tahlequah's barbershop.
Yeah, that's the thing is the red flags. Got to count the red flags. I mean,
Got to count the red flags. Yes. Danger. Hey, good job.
good job, boys.
Did well.
All right.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Well, guys, did you have anything you want to say before we jump off air to your friends and family back home or anything?
No, I want to say thank y'all for having us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
Oh, absolutely.
I want to say thank you for being Han Solo at the game. Thank you for always showing up to the games. We
Yes,
definitely
sir. I
appreciate y'all.
always see y'all there. Always.
We love it. I mean, we've gotten really connected, obviously, with both teams. And I played basketball growing up, so I love basketball.
Yeah.
So love coming to the games and seeing you guys on the court and now getting to talk to you a little bit more. It's even awesome. So we appreciate you taking the time to do this. So,
Yeah.
Thank y'all having
you.
us on here.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Just give me that music. Give me that music.
we love basketball so much that last year we played a couple of the graduated women's team 2-on-2, and we got our ass spanked.
But
We won't be doing that.
But-
But, I don't know.
But we did hold our own because they only gave us played 21.
For 4 minutes, maybe.
Well, I'm saying in the fact that BK only gave us a 5-point spot. And I mean, we figured. I mean, they're college athletes.
Yeah.
We should lose.
Yes,
We should lose.
going 21.
But we did get to 6, so we beat.
Scored 3 apiece.
Three apiece.
3, that's right, baby. 3 apiece against.
I had my elbow jumper. Kathleen got some boundaries and putbacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good stuff.
Yeah. Paid for it for like a week too.
Oh my God! I don't know how many timeouts we used, all of them, and plus some.
By the way, yeah. If there's, I don't know, if there's something we could do. I don't know if there's any competition. He's caught punts before, so we try to get it, involved. But I don't know what we can do there because obviously y'all would just outmatch it.
Oh yeah, there's no way. That's why
Maybe put you on a knee or something. I don't know.
we'll play horse or something, maybe like that.
Yeah, horse. Yeah,
There you go.
exactly. Yeah, there. Yeah, we appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Really
appreciate
do.
your time,
Thanks,
man.
thanks for what you're doing for the community too. Everything you're doing. I mean, I know y'all are serving. That's always my big deal. Community giving back is awesome because they're teaching that you're doing it now. You're going to do it wherever you go, wherever you get a job in the future, wherever your career leads you. So that means a lot, because you got to give back to the community, and that it goes both ways. So thank y'all for doing that.
Yeah, sorry. Appreciate it.
All right, Captain. Another fantastic episode
Absolutely.
each week.
Thank you, fellas.
All right, y'all. This has been the Riverhawk Sports Nest podcast brought to you by NSU Foundation. Give it up for our Riverhawks. Come check them out this weekend. It's going to be a fun one. I'm Sean Solo.
I'm Captain Morgan.
We are out. Bye-bye.